Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is an interesting read, an article. Yellowstone actor Neal McDonough reveals he lost basically everything after being blacklisted from Hollywood for refusing to do sex scenes. Now, you know, that's one of the big misconceptions about the sex scenes in Hollywood is, you know, how they're done and the level of intimacy. Now we know they have intimacy coordinators on sets and things like that to make the actors and actresses, you know, more comfortable with, you know, being in that situation with so many people around them, you know, lights on them, cameras pointed at them. I mean, think about it. It's, I mean, unless your inhibition level is very low, you know, this can be a very, very big thing. So McDonough doesn't, you know, he obviously wasn't comfortable doing or taking part in any of that. So it's apparently cost him big. We're going to go through this. This came out this morning, December 20th from Josh Berger. Hollywood actor Neal McDonough, known for such roles as Timothy Dum Dum Dugan in Captain America: The First Avenger, Malcolm Beck in Yellowstone, and most recently General James Harding in Project Blue Book, has recently revealed that being ostracized by Hollywood led him to launch his own film company. Now, he was Malcolm Beck, they said, in Yellowstone, and his death, his role in that show, God, he plays a good villain. Neal McDonough plays a real good villain. A devout Christian, the Yellowstone actor has also revealed he was blacklisted from Hollywood in 2010 after being fired from ABC's Scoundrels TV show over his refusal to go against his faith and do certain scenes, namely kissing and sex scenes, and lost basically everything as a result. During this rough patch in his professional life, the actor said that his faith kept his spirits up, recalling, "I remember falling to my knees and saying, 'God, why have you forgotten about me? Why am I being punished so much?' And as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I realized what self-absorbed questions those were," a humble McDonough admitted. "God has given me so much. We all experience challenges in our lives. I should be grateful and thankful for all the blessings I'm given." And there are people that are going to mock this and mock him and say, oh, it's just, you know, acting, you're paid, blah, 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 blah. And to me, who is not an overly religious person, but I do have faith in a being greater than myself. And I have argued this with people. They say if you need a pretend being to make yourself for you to be a good person, then you're like basically, you know, a one bad day away from becoming, you know, a horrible person. And I don't think so. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody, well, I can't say everybody, but most sane people know that there's something greater than themselves, whether it be a deity or some guiding factor. I like to, you know, conduct myself by the golden rule and treat people the way that I want to be treated. Now, there's always certain exceptions to that. There's unreasonable, just straight up evil people who don't deserve your kindness. But what they deserve is to just be ignored. Sometimes that's impossible. They make that impossible. But Neal McDonough, obviously a man of great faith, and I applaud that. In today's day and age, where Marxists want to deconstruct everything, every institution that we have as a society, and they want to make light of that. And I was arguing with this mouth-breathing retard on a post on somebody else's community tab regarding kids and drag shows and how I'm a guard. They said, I looked at your channel and that explains your takes. Jesus Christ. And I laughed because this person has the audacity to insult me, who is basically stated in more words than this, I'm paraphrasing, that, you know, taking kids to drag shows is disgusting. It is. They're like, there's a comedy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, still, you have grown men in lingerie. I have a son. Those of you who are familiar with the channel, I have a 7-year-old, almost 8-year-old. I wouldn't take my son to Hooters, okay? Not because I'm some religious zealot who's against it, Look, if you're a woman with the assets to work at Hooters, and I say woman, I mean a woman, a biological woman. Your sex and gender is female, and you can't change that. You can't change that. You cannot change that. If you're a biological woman, if you're a woman and you want to work at Hooters, you go do your thing, girl. You do your thing. You go make your tips and, do your thing there. Problem being is why would I take a 7-year-old? That's not cute. It's not funny. Kids are inundated with imagery and things that they don't need to see on a daily basis now in the name of, you're just living in the 1950s. No. Kids should be allowed to be kids. Children should be allowed. Childhood is fleeting. They're going to be thrown into the world of adulthood soon enough. They don't need to see fucking sick bastards at drag shows. They don't need to be taught about sex when they're in fucking second grade, first grade. They don't need that. They need to be able and be allowed to be children, to be innocent. That's what they need. And to say anything else, you can go, take a long walk off a short pier as far as I'm concerned. So, like I said, I applaud McDonough for his conviction and dedication to his guiding principles.
It's my body and my choice.
This is far from the first time McDonough has spoken about his refusal to compromise his faith. I won't mention the Lord's name in vain, and then I won't kiss another woman, McDonough told Fox News in January of 2020. Sex scenes aren't in it for me. And I think, gosh, there's enough sex scenes out there without me being in my 50s. I'm not sure if anyone wants to see me doing that stuff anyway, but it's a comfort level. I'm not very comfortable doing that. See, so, again, all respect to this man for sticking to his convictions and his faith in a world where it's easy to just cast that aside for financial compensation.
But this is about my body and my choices.
The Christian actor also disclosed that one of the reasons he likes playing the villain is because those type of characters take him out of his comfort zone, which given he takes as a personal challenge to his personal passion for acting. And I guess that's probably why I play so many villainous characters, because I love acting, and I'm really good at it, he declared. It's a God-given talent. So for me to have a career, I have to figure out creatively and smartly and wisely how I can keep doing what I do.
I do what I do.
Earlier this month, McDonough would further explain to the Christian Post that in light of his unwillingness to do sex scenes, he makes it a point to ensure he remains memorable through his villainous performances. It's hard for me because I've done so many different characters and done so many different things, and in some of them, I play horrible villains, and in a lot of the things I do, and I won't do kissing scenes, so I have to be the best villain out there, he said. Yeah. McDonough disclosed that his wife of almost 20 years, Ruve, is the main reason why he refuses to kiss his co-stars, confessing these lips are meant for one woman, and adding that kissing scenes will no longer be a concern now that the couple has launched their movie-making endeavor. Now that I have the opportunity, because Ruve and I are doing it ourselves and are so blessed to have companies that support us and back us and want us to make more films and TV shows or reality shows or any kind of show that gives glory to God, the actor announced.
I have a moral standing.
Not just to make a movie, but to do a movie that actually gives him glory. That's our goal, he elaborated, and that's what we're after. And we're very fortunate to be able to do it. Regarding the actor's current projects, on the 13th of December, Neal McDonough appeared alongside Broadway singer and actress Megan Hilty to celebrate the spirit of the upcoming Christian holiday by hosting PBS's annual Christmas with the Tabernacle Choir. Further, McDonough is also set to star in devout Christian actor turned director Kevin Sorbo's Left Behind, Rise of the Antichrist, the latest entry in the Left Behind series of films based on the Christian novels by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins, which currently on track to hit theaters on the 26th of January, 2023.
Nice.
So there you have it, folks. In a world of depravity, vapid people, and just horrible, horrible things, there is men and women out there, particularly in this case men like Neal McDonough, who refuse to sacrifice their principles on the altar of the Marxists that want to deconstruct and tear everything apart. He's against all these weirdos, and I have respect for that, and a newfound respect for Neal McDonough. not only as a performer and as a talent, but as a man. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of what Neal McDonough said? What do you think of what he stands for? Let me know. And if today's the day I've earned it, please hit that red button. Subscribe to the channel. Ding the bell for notifications so you know when we go live or upload any videos like this. I'm Temple Kuina, the place to be reviews. I've been here with all these. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all